Task 20K asks us to open up the file that we saved in Task 20J. We need to insert in cell A34 a label saying total experience 4, which I've inserted. I've got to have a colon. And then in cell A35, programmer, and A36, engineer. Then what we want to do is insert a formula in cell B35, which is going to use both absolute and relative referencing to calculate the number of years experience for all the programmers combined. Okay, so what we need to do over here is we're going to use a function called SUMIF. It works in a very similar way to COUNTIF. It is going to check a range of data, and if a certain criteria is met, then it is going to add. So what we're going to do is we're going to check this range over here. Okay, if it finds a programmer, then it must add the years of experience. So analyst, it won't add 12. Find programmer, add 3. Programmer, add 2, so total of 5. Programmer, add 5, total of 10, and will keep working its way through the data and sum if the criteria is met. So let's take a look at how it gets input. Right? Again, I'm going to use my insert function rather than typing, and I'm going to choose SUMIF. Okay. The range that I'm going to use is B3 through to C21. Okay, that is the range that I'm going to check for the job title, and I'm going to use it to calculate the year's experience. All right. The criteria is obviously now to check for this over here. Okay. So if it finds programmer in this range, then the sum range are the actual cells to sum, and we've come over here, and this is the range where it's going to get the addition. So it will check this range for programmer and then add the values in this column. Okay. Here it worked out for us a total answer of 36.2. Okay. Now the question did ask us to use both absolute and relative referencing, and the reason why it did that is that we're going to need to copy this formula down. If I simply copy and drag down like that, it's not going to be correct, because when I'll take a look at this, I will see that my range that I'm checking against has moved down in the same relative manner as I copy the formula down. Okay, so I would need to change that first before copying down. All right, so let me undo that copy. Okay, so let's go in and edit this formula. I need to change this range, the blue range and the purple range, to be absolute so that they don't move as I copy the formula down. A35 must stay relative, so as I copy this formula down, it will refer to engineer. Once I've copied it down the one line, it will also move down one. So that must stay relative. So click on B3 in the middle there. If 4 changes, click on C21. If 4 changes it, click on C3. If 4 changes, and C21, if 4 changes it. Okay. Now I can copy it down. I can check my formula and make sure that it is pointing at the right ranges, and it has, so that is correct, and done, and we get an answer of 26. Save this as task 20K.